Hey guys, Asip here and welcome to PHP tutorial number 35, I think we're on now. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at updating rows in MySQL using the update statement. So go ahead and click or open up MySQL console and just select the database, use data. Then I'm going to describe my users table, just so I have a list of all the fields and stuff. And now we're going to look at the update query. So again, what you need to do now is just type the update keyword and then a space, and then you type the name of the table that you want to update a row inside. So in this case it's users, and then you type a space, and then you type set. So update users and set, and then a space, and then you have to type you select a column which you want to change the value of. So I'm going to change the value of, for instance, first name, and then you put an equals, and then you set the value of first name. Now you have to choose the value, so I'm just going to say test val. So now if we run this, it's going to update the users table by setting the first name of everything at the moment equal to test val. And if you want to set more than just one column, you just put a comma, and then you know, last name equals blah, and then another comma, ID equals, you know, whatever, and so on. But once you've got that, if you only want to, because at the moment, if I run this, okay, I'll just type it out again. But we'll look at the first name of all the things, all the rows, just to show you. And now let's run that update query. So update users, then set first underscore name equals test val, isn't it? And then if I run that, okay, and then you can see it says, oh, query OK, 7 rows affected. And if I now run the select query again, you can see everything has a first name of test val. But what if we only want to change the value of one row? Well, this is easily doable as well. All we need to do is go back to that update query there. I'm going to change test val to, just so we can differentiate. And then you need to put a space after that and type where. So set the first name equal to test val to where, and then the best way to identify a single row is by the primary key, because of course the primary key is different for every single row, so that's the best way to identify one row, the safest way. So I'm just going to say where ID equals, I'll do the fourth element, the fourth one in the row. So, or actually, because the ID goes from in the database, it's actually stored as 1, you know, 1 and so on, as opposed to 0 and so on. Then 3 would not be the fourth element, 4 would be in this case. So update that, and then if I run that, you can see it's only effective 1 row, it says, and if I run it again, you can see number 4 has test val 2 as the first name. Okay, another way to, rather than select one single thing, you could say set the first name equal to something, and then you could use a space and then type limit, and limit the number of rows. So if I limit this to 3, it should do these 3. Okay, and if I run this, you can see 3 rows affected. If I run it now, we can see the first 3 ones are test val 3. Okay, and we can use, in the limit command, we can use ranges as well if we want to as well. So that's pretty much it. I'll just show you quickly. There's one last thing. Set first name, and I'll show you an example of doing it for multiple columns, equal to hello 15, where ID, or I'll put that on a separate thing, where ID equals 7. Okay, now select first name, last name from users, and you can see number 7. Oh, it's set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I know why. I think because there's 7 things here, but it set the number 6 to hello 15 and testval 2 when I told it to set the ID 7. But in fact, number 6 is the ID 7 because remember how I talked about when you delete rows, it's and then the ID is still the ID of the row you just deleted. So the next time you insert a row in, it will have an ID which is 1 above the ID it should be. That's what's happened here. But anyway, that's a quick demonstration of the update query over now, guys.